Hi, this video looks at licensing as a way to enter international markets, and it's the second method of entering international markets that you need to be aware of. So licensing is a legal arrangement where one company organises another to manufacture or sell their goods, services or technology or brand in return for a royalty payment or a fee. So a couple of examples of where this might happen. So I currently work in the UAE that have got a supermarket group called Choithrams, and Choithrams actually have a partnership where they're licensed to sell Tesco's products. So if you walk into Choithrams, you can get Tesco products because Choithrams are licensed by Tesco's to distribute own brand Tesco products. But those products will probably be produced in the UK. I mean, I don't know inside out, but I would imagine those Tesco products are produced in the UK and then sold through the Choithrams network in the UAE. Whereas Guinness, obviously, the product is a very heavy product. It's a liquid product. The home base of Guinness is in Ireland, but it's sold all over the world. It's very difficult to transport liquid to places abroad. So a company like Guinness would license local breweries to manufacture their product out there. It's not a Guinness brewery, it's another brewery, but Guinness license them to use the Guinness brand name to brew Guinness out there. So what are the advantages of doing this? Well, first of all, we are going to gain access to an existing distribution network, as in the case of Tesco's licensing Choithrams to sell their product. What that does is it allows Tesco's to use the established network that Choithrams already have, their delivery trucks, their shops, etc., to get the products out far more quickly than Tesco would be able to do had they decided to open Tesco out in the United Arab Emirates. Their licensee might have a group of already established customers, so the people who already shop at Choithrams, these are potentially loyal customers who Tesco benefit from immediately because they already go to the shops. We're going to gain revenues from the licensing fee, which is obviously helpful. But perhaps more importantly for companies like Guinness, it's going to reduce the need for investing in production facilities overseas, which obviously can be hugely expensive depending on what it is that we're producing. By licensing an already existing brewery, for example, to brew our product, we are reducing the need for us to invest in production facilities overseas, and it's a far quicker way of entering that market. And particularly if we're producing overseas, we're going to avoid tariff barriers, the additional taxes that are sometimes placed on imported goods. If we're producing that product in Nigeria, for example, we would avoid the tariffs that we might pay otherwise were we selling to Nigeria without producing there. So, what are the cons of licensing? Well, we may need to offer exclusivity to the licensee. So, in order for Choithrams to agree to sell Tesco products, maybe Tesco can't then sell their products through another supermarket. Right? We need to agree exclusivity, and that might limit our future growth and distribution network. There's the risk of damage to the brand if the licensee mismanages the product. So maybe Choithrams don't store things that Tesco branded products correctly and they go off maybe, or a brewery that's been licensed by Guinness doesn't do a very good job of producing the Guinness. It could damage the whole brand if the licensee doesn't manage the product well enough. And of course we're going to need to sell the profit with the licensee, which we may not need to do if we engaged in foreign direct investment, if we went and set up our own factory out in the country that we're looking to expand to.